a lot of surgeons don't want to lose that cash cow, literally moo. So get a good look, babies, because their days are numbered. There are a lot of women being gaslit around the world who are incredibly sick and confused of what is going on in their body and coming to the conclusion that it is in fact their breast implants. Aloha everyone, I'm Star Child. Thank you for joining me again. I know it's been quite some time. Life has been unprecedented for everybody on this planet. If you're breathing, it's probably weird. I've been really focused inward. I have deactivated all my social media, except recently I reactivated my Facebook because I wanted to join breast implant illness groups. That's right, you heard it here first. I have been going through a debilitating time for the past many years, very privately, very quietly, and also in a lot of denial that I have been suffering from breast implant illness. Honestly, I know that my spirit had foreseen this because in 2017, when I went back to school for film, that is taking me on such a wild journey. One of the topics I was looking into doing a film on was breast implant illness. And so I know I had inklings of something was very off. Honestly, I always felt that my left implant was never placed right. I pretty much lost all sensation in my breast after my surgery. So when I began having pain in my breast, I was highly alerted and started to really research and go down that rabbit hole and realize that all these symptoms I have that seemed not connected are in fact breast implant illness. Many of them mirror other issues like rheumatoid arthritis or autoimmune disorders. I have been really suffering with brain fog, confusion, hard time finding my words, blurred vision, immense body pain, basically from the base of my skull to my hips. I'm in 24/7 pain. The whole left side of my body feels heavy and dense. I got this ring made in 2020. It fit me perfectly. I can't even get it past there. My hands have been losing some function. It's been really hard to really do anything, coupled with my moving so much. Every time I would get settled, I would have to move again. And it was already hard enough just to think straight. So this journey of closing down my apartment in West Hollywood last year and taking a massive road trip, which took me over 8,000 miles and a cross-country drive with my cats, I've arrived back home with my parents because I not only wanted to spend time with them, because I've pretty much been away from them for 25 years and they're getting older. I knew I really had to go in a cocoon to really focus inward and understand what's going on with me and my life. Why can I just not seem to get it together with all the blessings I have in life? Why is it so hard? So I started going to doctors. You know, over the years, I've gone to many doctors. I've had my implants checked in many ways. They haven't seen any issues. I went to the initial surgeon who put them in 16 years ago. He assured me they're fine and said, well, if they want to take them out, then just get a new pair. He completely vehemently denied breast implant illness even exists. And this is what I found, that there are a lot of women being gaslit around the world who are incredibly sick and confused of what is going on in their body and coming to the conclusion that it is in fact their breast implants. A lot of doctors really promise that they're safe, despite all the recalls. My implants, in fact, have been recalled, as it turns out, but no one ever called me, not my doctor, not Allergan. No one let me know that there was a recall on what is inside my body. And while they assured me that there will be a capsule that, you know, closes up around the implant, so if it ever ruptures, it won't leak into your body, There's still now research showing that, in fact, silicone, even though it's inside of a scar tissue capsule, it can still seep through your body. Of course it can. And so this is where I'm at right now. I've gone through all the tests for rheumatoid and autoimmune. I don't have any of that. I have a perfect picture of health according to the paperwork, to the blood work, to all the doctors, to the MRI scan, to the ultrasound scan. And now I finally have come through my denial. I have breast implant illness. It's why I believe my higher self had that thought in 2017 to do a film on it. In fact, in 2020, when I really was diving deep into my spiritual journey when I was in Bali, I decided I didn't want these big breasts anymore. They didn't feel like me. And I was actively looking to have them removed, talking to surgeons. But then, as we know, the whole world shut down. So I've been in this dance back and forth. Do I, don't I? Feeling that I'm just going to let it go. And then at times I've also just felt, well, I guess they're just going to kill me. I've honestly felt like a prisoner inside of my body because I've hardly been able to focus on work, let alone having a quality life in many ways. So I haven't had the finances. And I felt trapped looking into the research that insurance companies often will not pay for an explant surgery, which is what they call it. You implant them, explant. So I'm at a point where I know my health is first and foremost the most important thing. On my journey of the divine feminine and on my journey of stripped, really, truly looking inward, to breathe into who I really am, to accept who I really am, to love who I really am. And I know in my studies in the Magdalene Gospels, it's all about being fully human and fully divine. We are not these bodies. There were many times thinking through this whole ordeal, just not being able to even imagine what I would look like after having them removed, being concerned. And you know what? I'm past that now. I'm past the doctor scaring me about the scars I'll have, or how I might not be happy with my body, or how there might be, loose skin. There are a lot of surgeons out there that really do believe in breast implant illness, that really do know that they need to get every bit of that capsule, every bit of matter in the body out. Most women who are having capsulectomies and explants report feeling much better, if not back to 100% health after having them removed. And there's many surgeons who are doing great work in this field, reconstructing breasts. And I've decided it's time. I'm now looking into surgeons to have my explant scheduled, to choose who I feel is best for me. And it's been a journey. It's been a wild roller coaster ride for me as someone who was truly paid as a sex symbol, programmed as a sex kitten to be a certain archetype. I'm now ready to truly discover who I really am after 16 years of having this bust, to find who's underneath, to love who's underneath, and to accept who's underneath, and to accept the scars and wear them as badges of honor. It's a scary time. Not only what's going on in the world, we never know what day to day is going to happen next. I've just gone really inward because I know that if I don't have my health, I don't have a life. And to be honest, my quality of life for at least 4 years has been really incapacitated in a lot of ways. It's been debilitating. I don't know from day to day if I'm going to have any energy. I've suffered extreme fatigue, confusion, the pain I'm in, and I'm done. I'm complete with that. I'm really ready to move on. So this is why I've been really quiet for a while. And I was even apprehensive about doing a video and sharing anything about myself, because there's a lot of psychic attack out there. A lot of people who don't want others to be happy. I've had a lot of attack. So I really went underground in a sense. I'm above ground, but underground in the world. But I really wanted to share about this because I know that if it hadn't been for other women sharing about it, I would have never known that it existed. Thank God there are so many private groups on Facebook to try and help me find the right surgeon and to get other people's experience, strength, and hope. So I just wanted to share that this is where I'm at. I foresaw as a storyteller and a filmmaker one day for making stripped, for me to be truly authentic and truthful. I can't leave toxic silicone poison bags in my chest and pretend that everything's okay when it's not okay. Although the test results and the doctors say, yeah, you're fine, I'm not fine. There are a lot of women out there that are not fine because they're being poisoned. We're being poisoned and also gaslit by many surgeons, especially the one who put them in, who told me, nope, they're fine. He tried a lot of scare tactics. He even grabbed my breast without permission, just grabbed my breast, said, this is all you'll have left. And honestly, after that appointment, I did stop thinking about getting them taken out for a while. Because this is a big business, plastic surgery and breast implants. A lot of surgeons don't want to lose that cash cow, literally moo. So get a good look, babies, because their days are numbered. And honestly, that's another thing, and I'll end with this. I found that the men I'm attracting into my life are attracted to my breasts. They're attracted to an archetype, to a vision, not actually me. And I don't want to attract someone who's not attracted to my heart and interested in my heart, in my mind, and what I have to say and all that I have to offer. I'm tired of being treated like a sex object. I don't want to attract that into my life. And if I'm honest, the men I've attracted into my life have only been interested in my body. And what good is that? I'm over it. That is not an authentic life and heart-centered life. So I'm really, truly ready to be fully human and fully divine, fully accepting of where I'm at. And like I said, it was a long road of denial to get here. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of push and pull. Yes, I'm going to get it out. No, I'm not. But when I really got clearly honest of, I know at this point, all the tests are negative of anything that I thought could have been masking what's going on. The truth is, my breast implants are making me sick. And I want to be happy. I want to live. I want to be vibrant. I want to thrive. And I know that I won't get better unless I take them out. And I pray that taking them out, that it improves my life. And I have a really good feeling that it will. I don't know how active I'm going to be in this journey, but I wanted to put this here today and share my truth of Stripped, the true galactic story of Earth's real rock stars. I'm honestly living the story more than filming it. And it felt like time to document a little more of what's truly going on. Stripping away all the layers that are not me to become who I truly, authentically am. I pray that today, wherever you are at in your life, that you're able to put yourself first, to put your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health first. Because without your health in any of those categories, what do you really have? You can't take any material objects or money with you. You can't even take this body with you. But without a healthy, thriving body, where can you really go in life? When you wake up every day not having energy or will to live, or the drive to go forward, or the mental clarity to even think straight or have inspiration. And that's where I've been at. I've received a lot of judgment over the years, and I don't care, because I know what's been going on, and now you do too. And I thank you for witnessing and listening to this story. And I hope that it has awakened something in you of what is it in your life that you're not being honest about that's holding you back, that's making you sick, whether it's an addiction or anything. It's time to get real. I pray that you're all well and happy in your journeys. And if you're not, that you're actively, willfully finding your way to what is going to make you well and happy. Bless you. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you again sometime. Aloha. Star Child out.